Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator Rome, where at the very tail end of the last episode, this popped up. Timoleon Petubast died from eating a particularly rotten herring at the age of 77. I am so happy about this. That guy needed to die, because we can now have this army be properly positioned. We'll march it in there, and who do we want to put in charge of this? Well, this guy's 59. He's not that much worse than our best. I mean, it's half the martial ability, but it's also only 2 points away. Hopefully this guy dies relatively soon. So I guess we just need to put him in charge, move him into position, and start drilling. And hopefully he'll be in only while drilling, and he'll die before we actually need him to fight, but we'll see. I mean, he's garbage at his job, but... So we're actually gaining manpower in our manpower pool now. That is fantastic. Amazing news. I'm very, 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 very happy about that. This is already growing to be a city. Now, this one here is still a settlement, so we should probably go ahead and found a city here. We do need a little bit more money, but on this month tick, this will be fine. Bam. Okay. So the question now becomes, how do we want to do... What are you doing over here, Maine? I mean, I know that you were attacking Kataba, but... You only have 20 cohorts. Does Kataba win this? I mean, I would prefer that Kataba stays here, rather than Maine taking over. That would be better for us. Because I want to fight Kataba. I mean, we could position our armies and swoop in. They only have 20 cohorts. 8,000 manpower. Whose army is this? That's the city-states. I'm not sure what Maine is up to. Let's go ahead, and that would have attrition, that would have attrition. This would not. Let's go ahead and move here, and move the Puntian army up to Katabia. Now we do have enough to be able to recruit into this army. So let's recruit in 1 unit of skirmishers. And then as soon as we can recruit another, we will. We don't have the tech to build roads, do we? I don't think we do. Build road is... Civic Advances 6. So we're getting very close to being able to build roads. We are Civic Advances 4 currently. Now, we do still have a bad research ratio. Our ratio is getting better, but it's still not great. We should probably get this to be a research city. Well, it produces base metals. Maybe this one. Yeah, papyrus. This would be a fantastic research city here. So, in that case, we should build an academy. And we should build some libraries, which is this one. Because, yeah, we produce papyrus here, which gives us research points. So that's fantastic. And, yeah, I think we just decide what to specialize our city into based on what it produces. Seems simple enough. We can go ahead and drill here. With 19k, are you going to be... No, you're not going to be taking attrition here, I don't think. Not quite. Good. Okay, the Puntian army is going to need to continue to drill as soon as it gets in position. There we go. And we'll go ahead and recruit 1 more unit of skirmishers into this army, and that's all that we're going to recruit here. And I'm just going to keep an eye on Catawba here. In fact, let's go ahead and fabricate ourselves a claim on Hadramut Occidentalis. We'll get that started, and we'll be able to declare on them ASAP. But as of right now, it looks like we're relatively safe to declare on them. They are in an alliance with Thamud, but Thamud is fighting Mayin. So ultimately, I think this is fine. Let's just go ahead and recruit in a unit of skirmishers here. We're not taking attrition here, so that's perfect. Supply limit is only 18 now. Uh-huh. Is this war over? War's over. Okay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. They took this territory from Thamud. Thamud is now so far away. Like, seriously, this is what they've got right here. All the way up here. I think that's amazing. I'm very pleased with that, actually. So I don't want to declare on Catawba right now. There's not actually a rush on this. I do want to declare on them next. And then we'll declare on Alut after. Because this is going to be a spooky war. And we definitely need to be prepared for this war. Yep, you can give us money. That'll be fine. Just going to keep on recruiting up over here. Our martial advances just advanced. Starting experience, monthly general loyalty. That's going to be huge, actually. We get up a unit of skirmishers. And I really wish we did have a better research ratio. We're working on it. This city over here is going to get a second library for additional citizen ideal fraction. Who is this? Nicodemus Senuid, our steward? That's fine. This guy is supporting the wrong guy, though, so stop that. Thank you very much. We're gaining 352 manpower per month right now. Now, technically, Guara, because it produces papyrus, should probably be swapped over from a manpower-producing city to a research city. We're going to have to go through some of these. Like, wild game would be archer discipline. That's one of the ones that it kind of doesn't matter what it is. So this would be fine to be a manpower producer. That's horses there. That's fine. Kind of doesn't matter either, so this is fine to be a research city. Guara should probably be changed, but before we do, we're going to need a replacement for this manpower income. Now this produces papyrus. And should probably be changed over. Let's go ahead and destroy a mill and build an academy, and a second mill, and I'll build a library, and destroy the third mill and build a library. I don't know why I didn't do this before. I definitely should have. Base or precious metals here is probably something we do want to have slaves for, though, to produce. Okay, this is wood. Don't really care. We're fine to just be doing that. Nicodemus Senuid was just caught red-handed. That's interesting. Let's gain 10 popularity, flog him publicly, and we lose 50 gold. But it didn't go away? Okay, whatever. I'll take it. I'm fine with this. We do need to recruit into this army a little bit here, so let's get a unit of... Actually, we need, what, 3 more units of skirmishers? So we need 1 more. That's not bad. Not bad at all. So this is going to get us up to 80 cohorts. Compare this to these guys, and things are still looking spooky. Are they taking attrition? They need 40,000 manpower now, and they needed 30,000 before. Interesting. But I desperately want this province. This is of top priority for us. That said, Catawba's a way easier fight. Way, way, way easier fight. we're allied with Maine. Now, they are truced with Catawba for another 4 years. And we need to wait for a claim fabrication anyway, so it definitely won't be this episode that we declare on Catawba, but it'll be quite soon. Need to wait for one more month tick, and then we can get this army maxed out for right now. And our 20k stacks should prove more capable than our 15k stacks, although still not perhaps hugely capable because we don't have access to heavy infantry. We're also starting to get pretty close to another military tradition. Ship damage done. Okay, so everything that we have access to is going to be ships. That's going to be awkward. No doubt about that. Okay, so we need a total of 7,000 more troops. And then we should be in a good position. And I don't think we need to bulk up our army over here to go after Catawba any more than we have. Like, 20k will be sufficient. We just need to be keeping our manpower. So, I think we get our 7,000 manpower over here, bank up a little bit while we get into position, and then declare war on Catawba. Just push in like we did previously, one along this coast, one up through here, and then we join up, and that should be fantastic. I do wish there was an available buildings map mode. I mean, there kind of is in the macro builder where we can see how many we can build. So we can see, like, there's 4 empty slots here. It's just kind of weird. I don't know. We're taking Blessing of Oritalt again because we need money. That is definitely a thing we need. Let's go ahead and get some light infantry up over here. And then one more unit of light infantry as soon as... we're not quite going to have... We're going to be missing, what, 2 for this month tick? We're going to be missing 2. We're going to have to wait another month tick to get our last unit into the Gwenaran army. So that's exciting. Oh, actually, we're missing 4. Apparently, I can't math. Fair enough. Fair enough indeed. So we need to wait for one more month tick before we can max out this army, and then we need 5,000 more manpower down here. But all things considered, we have recovered our armies very nicely, and I definitely want to attack Catawba next. That is definitely our next goal, and I do want to check over here. Ooh, we can colonize this, and we shall. We absolutely shall. Can we colonize this as well? No. Fair enough. But hey, we finally got this province, so that's good. The Wandering Wiseman. Okay, we've seen this before. We could just gain 5 free stability pretty much, although it is going to change a couple of them to Arabic religion. Well, thing about that is, we're Arabic. So this is fine. I don't care. Have fun with that. Let's go ahead and recruit in this last unit of light infantry for the Gwenaran army. And then the Axumite army here, we are definitely going to need to recruit in 5k more troops. So that's going to take a few more years to pull off. Like maybe like 2? Something like that. But we do need to be thinking about attacking Catawba basically as soon as our claim is done fabricating. Now that's going to take about another 2 years. I do think that we should probably do naval supply lines for siege engineers, because that will give us access to military sponsors for monthly general loyalty, which will be a very big deal going forward. Let's go ahead and get some skirmishers going. And the real question now is, just how long does it take us to cap this out in comparison to fabricating our claim on Catawba? That's the real question right now. Now, our aggressive expansion is still pretty high from when we took all of this territory, and that is something that we should consider. 50 is the severe penalties, so I think we're okay. It's not going down super quickly, but it is going down, and by the time this is done, it should be down to what, around like maybe 10, 12? Somewhere in there. And we're going to gain some more by taking Catawba, but we'll also gain access to these settlements up over here. There's some uninhabitable deserts, but there's a couple of settlements up over here that we'll gain access to. Not to mention all this territory. They're currently making 102 manpower, so that would be really nice for us. Then we can recruit in another unit of skirmishers over here. And very soon we're going to start actually banking the manpower. Because, I mean, we only need 3,000 more manpower. That's 10 months. And this is going to be done in a little over a year. So we're going to be able to bank a little bit of manpower going into this war. Not a ton. Not perhaps as much as I would have liked, but a little bit. So that's a really, really good thing. Also, I just realized something. March is the strongest, or not March, February is the strongest month. Because you get exactly the same amount of, say, manpower, but there's only 28 days. My mind works in mysterious ways. Anyway, let's get one more unit of light infantry here. And then, I need to put in a cut. Next episode, though, we're definitely going after Catawba. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.